Hey everyone, Crispy here. Today we are going to be doing another Riff Battles video between thrash metal and death metal. So a lot of you know that I'm more into thrash metal than death metal. I mean, death metal is fine in my opinion, it's just that sometimes it's kind of hard to understand the growling vocals. I mean, when you read the lyrics, it's a different story. If you read the lyrics, then you'd understand it if you listen to the song. I think it really helps. So, anyways, let's see who's gonna win the trophy for this riff battle. Without further ado, let's get started. The first song that I will be able to play is Satan is Real by Kreator. I love Kreator, and it's one of my favorite thrash metal bands of all time, and they're from Germany. I have a t-shirt of them as well. So yeah, anyway, let's just play this and get going. Let's see how it goes. So, this riff is pretty good. It's pretty catchy. It really gets you thrashing along to this. I really approve of this. It's a great job, Kreator. I'm so proud of you guys. Just makes you feel adrenaline go down your spine and into your body. It's phenomenal. It's great. Next up, for death metal, we got Blessed Are the Sick Leading the Rats by Morbid Angel. I'm not too big on Morbid Angel, but I do like how pretty aggressive they are. So let's get into it. Okay, so this one is, this riff is pretty good, and it's pretty decent. I do enjoy it, though. I mean, it's probably not as heavy as Kreator's, but on a small note, I think it's mid. It's pretty mid, but not in a bad way. It's pretty mid, considering it's kind of slower than the other. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna have to give the first point to Kreator. So thrash metal 1 point, 1 to 0 for thrash metal and death metal. 0 points for death metal so far. Next round, we are gonna be doing Megadeth's Holy Wars. One of my favorite songs of Rest in Peace first for thrash metal. So, this one, it's faster, and I really approve of that. It's faster, it's heavier, it makes you headbang pretty fast, and that's good. And I really like how fast the riffs are, yeah, and yeah, Dave Mustaine and the others did a great job with that. Not bad for American thrash band Megadeth. They are phenomenal in this song. The next one I'll play for death metal is Slaughter of the Soul by At the Gates. I've heard of At the Gates before, but I really haven't listened to them that much, but let's just give this one a listen and see. Okay, so this one is a lot faster than Megadeth's Holy Wars. I'll give you that. Riffs are pretty heavy and they're pretty fast as they shred those guitars as fast as they could go. It's a lot faster. So, I don't really know what to say, but I'll have to give thrash metal another point. So, thrash metal 2 and death metal 0 points so far. Third one, I will play Into the Pit by Testament. This is from the album, but I had a hard time finding this, so I had to use the visualizer, because I hope Testament don't mind if I use this for a little bit. So anyway, let's hear how these riffs sounds. I really liked how fast it went immediately after the slow part at the beginning of the song. Alex Skolnick and Eric Peterson did outstanding on this track, and it was magnificent. I will give them tons of credit for this song if I had to. So the next death metal song I will play is Are You Dead Yet by, I will play Are You Dead Yet by Children of Bodom. So, this one is a little faster than Into the Pit by Testament. I'll give you that, and I really like the scream that came after the opening riff. It had potential. It had some intelligence. No, not intelligence. Adrenaline. It could totally pump you up in some way if you're a death metal person. So, I'm sorry, thrash metal, but I'm gonna have to give death metal a point. So, thrash metal 2 and 1 point for death metal. The next song that I will play, the fourth one, is Blacklist by Exodus. This is one of my favorite songs from Exodus, and yeah, I have to admit its riffs are phenomenal on this, so let's give it a listen. So, I really liked Gary Holt's opening riff at the beginning. It gets your spinal cord sitting way up straight, and I guess it doesn't fail to make you headbang slowly. So, it's pretty exquisite. I'll give you that. A Blacklist is a top tier for me. Next up, I will play The Eagle Flies Alone by Arch Enemy. It's a death metal band, and my friend Dan introduced me to Arch Enemy, even though I don't listen to it that much. So let's give it a listen. So this riff kind of stands out. It stands out, to be honest, and it gets you on the edge of your seat if you listen to this song. It kind of got me onto the edge of my seat a little bit. It's good, I'll give you that, but comparing it to Blacklist, I would say Blacklist would be a little higher than that. So thrash metal gets another point. So thrash metal 3, death metal 1. So the next song that I will be playing is Master of Puppets by Metallica. Yep, a lot of you guys would totally think this is totally thrash. I personally think it is. So let's go ahead and play it. So the riff is super recognizable and memorable for me, and to pretty much all the other metalheads out there. So Metallica is probably everybody's first band that they got into, and the riffs that Kirk Hammett and James Hetfield did were fire on this track. It was fast. I mean, no, not that fast. It started off pretty slow, and then it gets a little faster, and I approve of that very much. The riffs, no one could outdo it more than James and Kirk. So, next death metal song I will be playing is from Death. The one that Chuck Schuldiner is in. Yeah, R.I.P. Chuck, the vocalist for Death. Oh, sorry. We will play Flesh and the Power It Holds. And to be honest, that album cover looks like the most scariest thing I've ever seen. So, this riff right here is a little faster than Master of Puppets' riff. I would say that it would be a little better in my opinion, but I don't really want to offend Metallica that much. But Chuck here, I haven't heard his vocals yet. I mean, I've heard some of them in a few of those Death songs and videos. But the riffs, they're pretty much on point, so yeah, not bad. This album cover, though, it just terrifies the crap out of me. But anyway, since this album cover is just, I'm just going to have to give death metal another point. So thrash metal 3 and death metal 2. So our last round, the last song I'll be playing for the thrash metal round is going to be Slayer's Raining Blood. And a lot of people love Slayer, so just like me. So let's play it and see how it goes. So, this one, it's pretty fast. We all know it's at its fastest, according to Dave Lombardo's drumming. And Jeff Hammond and Kerry King did a great job on this riff. It's powerful, and it just brings you so much energy whenever you listen to this song. And it's E-flat, too, because it's also impressive. But do you know who else plays in E-flat as well? Cannibal Corpse. So, this one, y'all know what it is. Hammer Smashed Face. Okay, so this riff right here is also pretty powerful and pretty heavy. I gotta admit that this is probably one of the best death metal songs ever created, even though I'm not too big on it. But I do like some Cannibal Corpse songs though, and it's pretty lit, I'll tell you that. It's pretty lit. So yeah, those riffs right there, they just get you pumped up. And they just make your legs shake too. It gets you on the edge of your seat. So I guess I'm just gonna have to give Cannibal Corpse, no, death metal, another point. So we have a tie between thrash and death metal. Alright, so that does it for this video. Thanks so much for watching it. If you liked it, please be sure to click the like button, comment down below what you think, and subscribe to my channel if you want to for more videos like this. I mean, I do love thrash metal and everything, but death metal, not so much. But there are some songs that really stand out to me in the death metal genre. But for any of you guys out there, if you think it's, what do you think it's better, thrash or death metal? And some of you guys think that both of the genres are great. But yeah, at some point they really are. No arguing with that. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.